So what's going on here? Canadian MP Laurel Collins. I think she's NDP. Yeah, she's NDP. She's New Democratic Party. Okay. So what's going on? Canadian MP Laurel Collins, climate emergencies are not gender neutral, blah, blah, blah. She's she's another climate hysterical. Let's take a look. This is what we're dealing with in Canada.
I want to start off by addressing one of the comments that was made by the witnesses around climate hysterics. Hysteria, it refers to something that is wildly emotional. It comes from the Greek word womb, of the womb. It is used in ancient Greek to refer to things associated with women. And I hope you'll forgive me if I get emotional.
So it's a completely apt word, it turns out, because she is hysterical. Let's continue.
Climate emergencies are not gender neutral. The degradation of ecosystems disproportionately impacts women and girls. And
it disproportionately impacts women and girls. Everything does. Remember COVID, men most likely to die, but women most impacted, apparently. That's what they told us. I saw a headline. I saw that in a headline. Apparently everything impacts women and girls more than ever. I mean, I don't know. I guess some things do, but is it literally everything? Let's continue.
I am wildly emotional. This is the existential crisis of our time. And to hear that we're asking for high ambition is climate hysteria, that makes me wildly emotional.
Okay, what you're doing is climate hysteria. It's the definition of that.
When I think about my womb, the two children that I bore.
When I think about my womb, you can't make this up.
From that womb and what future we are leaving them, I am wildly emotional.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be in government then. Maybe if you're wildly emotional about your imaginary thing, maybe you shouldn't be in government. How about that?
It's not surprising to hear this from someone who has written articles that are pro-life.
So she's just throwing stuff out now, right? She's just throwing stuff out. Her womb. Why does she have to mention her womb? I have a womb. Did you know that I have a womb? So you have to listen to me now. And there's somebody who doesn't agree with me is pro-life. Pro-life. I'm pro-abortion. So there. Like, what is this? Is this actual hysteria or is this performance? What is it exactly?
Think that we need to think about the intersection of gender and the climate crisis.
Oh, there we go. Intersectional feminism, I guess.
I hope that the people around this table and the people listening will refrain from using language like climate hysteria.
No, you are a climate hysteric. You are a climate hysterical. You are experiencing climate hysteria, or at least you're pretending to. Maybe you're just pretending to.
Facing a climate emergency.
No, we're not. We're not facing a climate emergency. Even the UN doesn't say civilization is going to end. They talk about points of GDP that's going to cost to deal with certain consequences of it. We're going to have climate change is going to happen over the course of hundreds of years and thousands of years anyway. There's no point being hysterical about it, like her, wasting everybody's time and just putting out a word salad of buzzwords. She got in about her womb, about intersectionalism, about shitting on somebody because they're pro-life. But yeah, this is the state of Canada now. These are the people that are in power in the country. Lunatics like this. Just crazy people. This is what's in our government. Good grief. Where's the evidence? This kind of fear-mongering is outrageous. It certainly is, but it's like a religion to them, right? It's part of their cult identity. They have to believe in it. What do you think would happen to her? Her political career, or just her friends, her Facebook friends, her social media friends? What do you think would happen to all of that if she took a step back and went, well, I don't know, maybe it's not going to be that bad. Maybe we'll get through it. Maybe it's going to be okay. Maybe it's better than, I don't know, half the planet's starving to death because we can't produce food anymore because we went for some net zero nonsense. What do you think would happen to her? It's all over. It's all over. Her political career is over. Her friends are gone. She's not going to get invited to any dinner parties. Now she's far right. If she just were to take a step back and go, well, maybe we are being a bit hysterical. Maybe we should calm down a little bit. Maybe there's a more rational way of dealing with this. That would be it. It'd be over. Now she'd be a Nazi. Immediately she'd be a Nazi. Immediately she'd be far right. So what else is she going to do? I guess just descend further and further into her climate fantasy hysteria, I guess. Her climate psychosis. But thankfully, she let us know that she has a womb. That was really important. That was really important for me. I wasn't going to take her seriously until she told me that she has a womb. Rogue Thought says, your freedom's way of life and mind must be restricted so she feels safe. Yeah, I think that sums it up pretty well. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.